So shoulders are over your hips. You start to tune into your breath. Your eyes can be soft or closed. And your gaze behind your lids can be at the tip of the nose or at the third eye point. I find the third eye point, sometimes my eye muscles get tired, but play with it. It'll feel a little different depending where you put your focus. So we start to connect to this breath. The breath comes in through the nostrils and fills the lungs, but it affects so much more. The diaphragm muscle at the bottom ribs pushes down on the inhale and the belly expands. On the exhale, that muscle comes back up and under. It's a very thin muscle. It makes space and the belly draws in. The chakra system is this energy anatomy. We can imagine it as residing right in front of the spine. From the tailbone, where your root chakra lives, you can attach your legs and your feet to that root chakra, and the color is red. So just take a couple of breaths, picturing that very base of your spine and this energy that's down there. And you can imagine it going down your legs, through your feet into the floor, or through your legs into the floor, and connecting in with the earth. The element is earth. And the energy of this chakra is stability, family, our history. It's also connected to things we connect to stability, like our home and money. The sound is Lam. Hearing that sound, send that down to your root chakra. La. Feeling that energy center swirling, pulsing, however you visualize it. If there's any instability, if there's any parts that feel uncomfortable or stuck, use your breath and chanting Lam together. Feel this vibration, purify that center. All together, we'll take a deep breath in. Lam. Often there are mantras, affirmations that go with each chakra. Your root chakra might be, I am secure. I feel safe. And your next breath in, visualize the pelvic bowl, and right in front of the sacrum, that triangle bone, it's above your tailbone. In front of that, you could picture an orange ball of light energy. This is your sacral chakra. The element is water. It's connected to our creativity, our sensuality, our sexuality, and all the things that we birth in the world, right? And it might be a child, that's where our reproductive organs are. It's also around where our kidneys are. Those are the water organ, right? Helps process the water waste in our body. But we birth ideas, we birth projects, in art, at work. We dream dreams of what we want to accomplish and do in the world, and who we want to meet, who we want to connect with. Those start in this energetic system down in the sacral chakra. And it kind of makes sense that you need that root chakra to feel stable so that you are safe to start to be creative. The affirmation for this chakra might be something like, I am sensual, or I go with the flow. I feel creative and connected. Breathing into that area. The seed mantra is VAM. VAM. Let's do it together, letting the sound vibration clear out that center, preparing us to be in the flow, connected to our emotions, to our creativity, and all of our senses. Breathing in together. With these circles of energy spinning, pure light and life force above our sacral chakra, in our belly, we visualize Manipura, our solar plexus or third chakra. The element is fire, just like the fire we need in our digestion to properly digest and assimilate our food. This is the fire in the belly, where we take the dreams, the flow of the watery sacral chakra, and we bring it out into the world. Our third chakra is where we manifest. And the affirmation is, I will, or I achieve. Tuning into this belly center, seeing that yellow, I like to imagine like a ball of sunshine or fire in the belly. Notice, this is one of the chakras that in our hustling culture, we tend to blow it out. We maybe use our third chakra too much. So you can also send very soothing, loving energy down to that center. Sometimes we need to quench the fire a little so that we can be balanced. The sound is Ram. Ra. Any tone that feels right to you is fine. Let's chant Ram together. Deep breath in. Ra. Imagining that fire burning through anything that's keeping you stuck, keeping you from achieving your full potential, manifesting the goals and dreams that you have. And then we come to the heart. This is the bridge between our lower physical needs, our lower chakras, and our higher self. The element is air. It's expansive. And this is the center of compassion and love for ourselves and for others. And the affirmation is, I give and receive love freely. I give and receive love freely. I am deserving of love, compassion, grace. The color is green. And I love to imagine that new leaf green of spring. Breathing into this center, taking your hands to your heart if that allows you to connect. Feel that breath move in and out. Know that in any of these centers, it is totally fine and normal if you don't feel much of anything. If it feels a little clogged or stuck, it's okay. Trusting the process. The sound is yum. Yeah. Each breath in, the lungs expand and give your heart a little hug. Each breath out, the lungs contract, the heart can grow. It's all energy. Let's do it together, taking a nice deep breath in. Yeah. Our throat chakra. The color is blue. And I like to imagine an azure sky blue. Notice what shade of blue comes to you. This is ether. We've gotten even more expansive, even less concrete and physical. And it's not really symbolic. It's quite noticeable, right? Our throat chakra is where we speak our truth. So you may have been in situations where you felt physically blocked here. And often when we feel tense, right, we start to protect this vulnerable area, we tighten this area and stress. So being aware of this whole area, it's not just your throat, it's the upper chest. Also, your ears are part of your fifth chakra, because we also need to learn to listen, to hear what others' truth, what other people are saying, what other people are expressing as their truths. And I express myself clearly. I give and receive, communicating with love and compassion, right? Connecting this heart and throat. So feeling that breath travel through this energy center. The mantra is hum. Hum. Let's do it together, feeling that vibration. Deep breath in. Hum. The sixth chakra is space. This is our sixth sense, our inner guru, our intuition, where we use our knowledge. Right? A little different from intuition. We have wisdom, we have knowledge. Both of those happen here at the sixth chakra. This is a space that is sort of the focus of a lot of meditation and mindfulness, right? To clear this crystal palace. The color is indigo or purple, very regal. And you can think of this as also what we might think of as like the seat of the soul. I mentioned the pineal gland that sits behind this mid-brow point. The sound is Om. Feeling the breath, imagining that breath is going up into the skull, moving any stuck or stagnant energy or thoughts, making space. Let's chant Om together. Our seventh chakra sits like a crown on top of our head. It connects to the collective consciousness out into the farthest reaches that we can imagine. It is our connection to however you visualize God, your higher power. And it is a silent Om. The color is described as iridescent or pearl. Essentially all the other colors together. You could visualize it as pure white iridescent light. And as you sit here in this final stage of our meditation, noticing in your mind's eye and connecting this chain like beads from the base of the spine all the way up. You can even imagine that coming right out through the crown chakra and that energy just purifying your whole auric field, your energy field. I like to place one hand into the palm of the other and touch the tips of my thumbs. Taking a few breaths here, visualizing that silent Om. I invite you to stay right as you are right now. Your eyes are closed perhaps or soft. And we're going to close with just 5 rounds of a breath that I learned from Doc Amen, who is a psychiatrist, but it's based in the idea of breath retention and extending the exhale, which are 2 things we do in yoga breathing, pranayama, yoga breathing. And we do them in different proportions. The one I'd like to share with you today, I often use when my mind feels busy. I also will use it when I'm having a hard time settling when I'm laying in bed to go to sleep. We're going to inhale for the count of 4, diaphragmatic breath in through the nose. You're going to hold for the count of 2. You can exhale through your nose or your mouth. If you exhale through your mouth, pucker, and let that breath come out in a stream. You're going to exhale for between 6 and 8. You're moving your way up to a 1-to-2 ratio. So inhale for 4, exhale for 8. But if that doesn't feel natural right now, do what feels right for you. Okay? So we'll do it 5 times. It takes about 1 minute. Next breath, I'm going to count for you. Inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, and hold. 2. Exhale, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale for 4. And hold. Exhale for 8. And inhale. Seal. Exhale. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Last one. Seal. Exhale. Let your breath come back to normal. Letting your eyes open. We'll end our practice with hands at heart center. Long sat, short nam. Nam means to bow or honor, like namaste. Sat is truth. Taking a deep breath in. Sat Nam.